The Nian Monster by Andrea Wang and Alina Chau. Three days before Chinese New Year, Shanghai was alive with color and sound. Xingling and her grandmother hung the last of the decorations. Popo, Xingling asked, "Why are they all red? There is no blue, no pink, no purple." Long ago, Popo said, the Nian Monster lived in the mountains. His jaws were as wide as caverns. His teeth were sharper than swords, and he was filled with a terrible hunger. Each year, Nian ate whole villages. Xingling gasped. What happened to him? Every monster has a weakness. Nian had three: loud sounds, fire, and the color red. Our traditions have kept Nian away ever since, Popo smiled. Now I must go buy more noodles. Watch the casserole for me. In the kitchen, Xingling lifted the lid and stirred the pot. The aroma of pork and cabbage wafted out the window. Tong tong! There on the balcony crouched a horrible beast. His jaws were as wide as caverns. His teeth were sharper than swords. "Ayah!" Xingling cried. "Nian has returned." "I have come to devour the city," growled Nian. He stretched his wide, wicked jaws and roared. All the buildings in Shanghai shook. Xingling pointed to the city below. "We have red banners, lanterns, gongs, and drums. Why aren't you scared?" "Peh," the monster spat. "That was thousands of years ago. Those old tricks don't frighten me anymore. I'm starving." He licked his lips. "You will make a tasty appetizer." "Wait!" Xingling scanned the kitchen. "Have a bowl of long-life noodles first. If you live longer, you can conquer more cities." Nian stroked one pointy horn. "You are a wise little one. Noodles first, then you, then the city." "Good. Wait for me in the park." Nian leaped down to People's Square and paced the fountain. Xingling ran to the best noodle shop in Shanghai. She asked the head chef to prepare a special dish just for Nian. All day, the chefs mixed and kneaded and pulled. Finally, they pushed the giant bowl in front of Nian. Nian slurped and slurped and slurped. "My stomach is too stuffed to eat more," he groaned. The chefs had made only one noodle, just one, the longest noodle in China. Nian belched. "I will devour the city tomorrow." The next day, Nian glared down from the Jinmao Tower and stretched his wide, wicked jaws. "Wait!" Xingling yelled. "Eat fish first, so you will have good fortune all year long." Nian flicked his forked tail. "You are a wise little one. Fish first, then you, then the city." "Good, wait for me by the river." Nian bounded over to the Oriental Pearl Tower and circled the largest globe. Xingling ran to the best fishing fleet in Shanghai. She asked the captain to catch a special kind of fish just for Nian. All day, the fishermen baited and hooked and scaled. Finally, they rowed the fish across the Huangpu River to Nian. Neon gulped and gulped and gulped. The fish bones pricked and poked. My throat is too sore to eat more, he croaked. The fisherman had caught only one kind of fish, milkfish, the boniest fish in the sea. Neon coughed. I will devour the city tomorrow. In the morning, Neon prowled through Yew Garden and stretched his wide, wicked jaws. Wait, said Zingling. Tonight is New Year's Eve. You need some rice cake to sweeten your future. Neon gashed his jagged teeth. You are a wise little one. Rice cake first, then you, then the city. Good, wait for me at the tea house. Neon stalked across Zigzag Bridge to the Zingtung tea house. Zingling ran home for the best rice cakes in Shanghai. She asked Popo to make a special rice cake just for Neon. All day, the grandmother stirred and steamed and fried. Finally, they rolled the enormous rice cake to Neon. Neon chewed and chewed and chewed. The rice cake clung to his rows of sharp teeth. Neon's wide, wicked jaws were stuck fast. The grandmothers had used only glutinous rice flour, the stickiest kind, so sticky that it had been used to build the Great Wall. Neon rolled one monstrous yellow eye. He muttered. Yes, Zingling said. You can devour the city tomorrow, but first fireworks. We must send out the old year so we can welcome the new. Zingling took Neon to the best place to see fireworks in Shanghai, the Bund. She asked the fireworks master to put on a special show just for Neon. She gave Neon the seat of honor. Sit here and watch. 8 dancing dragons slid out from the crowd. They dipped and twisted and spun around Neon. At the midnight bell, the dragon dancers stopped and bowed. The fireworks master held a match to the thick fuse. Goodbye, old year. Zingling waved. Goodbye, Neon. Neon thrashed his mane and lashed his tail, but he couldn't stretch those wide, wicked jaws to blow out the flame. Pili-pala! Neon and the chair blasted into the air. The firework makers had built a spectacular firecracker, so spectacular it was a rocket. Neon's claws tore a hole in the fabric of the sky. Just before he shot through, Neon shouted, I'll be back next year. Good, said Zingling. You haven't tried my dumplings yet.